Hello and welcome. I'm Frank Calderone. Last week, ending August 15th, the major indexes gained as inflation data increased investor optimism that the Fed will cut interest rates next month. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, increased in line with expectations, up 0.2% for the month, and remained unchanged at 2.7% on a year-over-year basis. Energy prices declined while food prices remained unchanged. Core CPI, excluding food and energy, increased as expected, up 0.3% for the month, 3.1% year over year. The Producer Price Index, or PPI, is a measure of inflation on the wholesale level, and that increased more than expected, up 0.9% in July, 3.3% year over year. Retail sales were in line with expectations, up a half a point in July, mostly on the strength of automobile and gas stations sales. Import prices rose more than anticipated in July, up 0.4%, but the year-over-year rate remained negative for the third straight month. The preliminary index of consumer sentiment posted its first decline in 6 months, driven by a rise in inflation expectations. Industrial production declined 0.1% in July, while increasing 1.4% compared to a year earlier. And finally, the inventories to sales ratio was slightly lower in June than in May, but still pointed to a normal level of inventories compared to sales. Year to date, the Dow is up 5.6%, the S&P is up 9.7%, and the Nasdaq is up 11.9%. The yield on the 10-year U.S. Treasury bond is 4.3%. Oil closed at $63.22 a barrel. Gold closed at $3,338.42 an ounce, with silver closing just under $38 at $37.99 an ounce. For this week of August 18th, Monday, we'll get the Home Builder Confidence Index. Tuesday, housing starts and building permits will be reported. Thursday, we'll get initial jobless claims, services and manufacturing data, existing home sales, and the leading economic indicators index, which provides an early indication of where our economy is headed in the near term. Nothing scheduled for Friday. And as always, we'll keep a watchful eye on these and any other events that may and will shape the markets. If you have any questions with anything you've heard in this video, please give us a call. This is Frank Calderone from Raymond James in New York. Have a fantastic week. Be well, stay safe, and remember, always look ahead.